Hello, Jobs University students, and welcome to Marketing Fundamentals. In this lecture, Marketing Defined, we will cover what marketing is and what it means to be a marketer. So what is marketing? The Business Dictionary defines it as the management process through which goods and services move from concept to the customer. It involves equal parts art and science, and the application of marketing changes from company to company depending on that particular company's unique needs. A clearer definition is from the Merriam-Webster dictionary, the activities that are involved in making people aware of a company's products. In business, there are two types of marketing, and you're going to hear these terms, so let's talk about what they mean. B2B and B2C. In B2C, this means business to consumer. In business to consumer, your customers are known generally by personas or the different customer segments you think are going to buy your product. For example, if you are selling a new brand of shaving cream called Snow Shave, you might choose to target new shavers aged 18 to 25 who want a cool, low-cost alternative to their dad's Gillette brands. Your typical objective will be to pull product through a distribution channel. So, for example, you might want Snow Shave sold in local grocery stores and men's haircut shops. And your typical activities center around brand building and demand generation. So you might want a cool, frosty-looking Snow Shave logo, and you might send models dressed as snowmen and snowwomen out to give guys free shaves in front of participating stores. So company dynamics tend to be very marketing driven in B2C or business to consumer organizations. The other term you're going to hear is B2B, and B2B stands for business to business. Now, in business to business, you're generally selling to other companies. So, for example, you might be selling a software system that helps retailers build email lists for their customers. In this case, your customers are all known by name since you have a smaller known number of clients. The typical objective in B2B is to push product directly through a distribution channel. And this is, the big difference between B2C, where you're sort of pulling product through a distribution channel. So, typical market activities are around generating leads, sales support, supporting the sales organization. So you might do this by advertising in retailer magazines where you think your customers may, spot something about yourself. So resultingly, these B2B organizations tend to be more sales-driven, which is why in our sales lectures, we took a somewhat B2B perspective towards sales. And all marketing activities should be generating leads that lead to closed deals. Now, a classic view of marketing that was introduced back in the 60s is called the 4 Ps. And some people are challenging the notions of 4 Ps in modern marketing, but it's important to understand the underlying principles. And the 4 Ps are product, price, place, and promotion. So we're going to talk about this and give you the foundations, and then in more advanced lectures, we'll talk about some of the alternative points of view around 4 Ps. But first, just to understand the 4 Ps, you want to answer the question, in product, what does the customer want from the product? How are you appealing to them on both a logical and emotional level? Price relates to the art of pricing. What is the value of the product to the buyer, as well as your pricing strategy? Are you going to discount it all? That sort of built into the overall, way you price the product. Place refers to where the customer finds your product or the distribution channel in which it is found. And promotion is where, when, and how you reach your target customer. And using the 4 Ps is a good way to understand a strategy around your product. So a good way to see the 4 Ps in action is to compare two products with pretty much identical functions, but that are quite different, the Bic pen and the Mont Blanc pen. So the Bic pen is designed to be a convenient disposable pen, whereas the Mont Blanc pen is a luxury prestigious pen. They differ greatly in price. The Mont Blanc pen, can sell for $200, whereas the Bic pen is $0.49. And they're sold in different places. So the Bic pen is sold in big box or discount stores, whereas the place that a Mont Blanc pen would be sold is a jewelry or luxury goods store. And the way you promote a Bic pen is essentially distribution driven. You try and put it as near the register as possible to be an impulse purchase, or you bundle them together to give the impression of value. Whereas with Mont Blanc, you advertise in high-end magazines as a status symbol. So, it's appropriate for a gift or to whip out in front of a client to show them how successful you are. So they have very different dynamics. But looking at product price, place, and promotion against these two products gives you an idea of how marketers use these concepts to figure out their marketing strategies. Seth Godin, a well-known marketing guru, has an interesting philosophy about marketing. He says that marketing shouldn't be the last step in the process, as it is for a lot of organizations who tend to sort of do marketing after everything else is done. He says it should be the first. Engaging in marketing activities even before the product is built can tell organizations a lot about the product's viability and how it should be best designed. Seth Godin sums this up with a call to action on his website: go make something happen. So what does he mean by this? What does Seth mean by go make something happen? This is what I think he means. With today's digital tools, it's easier than ever to visualize marketing ideas and concepts. And by creating marketing collateral, ideas and visualization, you can make an idea or concept seem more real. And then doing this lets you test a product's viability and also get valuable feedback before anything is actually built. And doing this and interacting with prospective customers also will build up your portfolio, your relevance, your knowledge, your skills, and your confidence about what you're doing and what you're trying to build. So by starting with the marketing, by starting with how are we going to position, brand, distribute this product, you can really, by starting with this marketing-centric point of view, ultimately companies will tend to build stronger, more relevant products. So as we go through marketing fundamentals, you're going to learn a lot of exciting and interesting things. We'll talk about marketing's role. We'll talk about branding, positioning, market research, segmentation, personas, storytelling, drip marketing. So we'll cover a combination of concepts, but we'll also combine it with very practical ideas, and we'll give you tools and techniques so you can go off and actualize some of this for yourself. So thanks, and we hope you found this lecture, Marketing Defined, helpful, and we'll see you in future lectures.